Good morning to you, brothers and sisters. Today is Monday, the 29th of January 2023. Today we're here to talk about the chiefs and people of Ekumfi. They have responded to Akufo Addo's reckless statement, reckless and discriminatory statement. Akufo Addo I made a comment some weeks ago, and said he's not developing Ekumfi because they didn't vote for him. So the chief and people of Ekumfi have also responded to Akufo Addo in equal measure. They want answers from the president. They want to know which section of our constitution or which clause state that if you are a president, you must refuse to develop an area if the area does not vote for you. It is not part of the constitution. And it is not part of our constitution. The constitution does not say a president can dictate to a constituency or a group of people to vote for a candidate. If you are the president, you can't do that. It is the will of the people. They have to choose. If you go to any constituency, the constituency people, they have the right to vote for any person that they like. As a president, because they didn't vote for your preferred candidate, you are saying that you are not taking any development to the area. They just want to know, is it part of the democracy? If it is part, then we should divide the country into tribal groups and areas so that we all have leaders representing us. Okay, you can come from an area to deprive certain areas from development. So somebody will also become a president and will also decide, I will not take any development to Akufo Addo's hometown. Akufo Addo, I did a video about this reckless statement that he made. He said there was a queen mother visited Akufo Addo, and then he opened up and said the reason why he is not developing Ekumfi or bringing the projects into the area is because they didn't vote for his candidate. That is why. So the chief and people are saying that is a reckless statement. A president is supposed to watch what you say. You're supposed to watch what you what you say. That is what it is. So we just want Ghanaians to know. You see, we should not. This Akufo Addo is just a curse to Ghana, and we should not entertain this kind of behavior from a whole president. Let's listen to.
We, the Nananum of Ekumfi, and our people have become aware of highly disappointing and regrettable remarks made by His Excellency the President when a family queen mother, and I want to repeat this, it was a family queen mother, and other inferables to be members of the late Professor Mills family visited him at the Jubilee House to demand an autopsy report on the late president. In a video which has since gone viral, the president categorically and emphatically stated that he had decided to ignore the people of Ekumfi and deny us all developmental projects because we did not vote to retain the new patriotic party, that is the NPP parliamentary candidate for the constituency during the last general election. We are extremely shocked by these statements and struggle to believe same to be true because we particularly did not believe that the president, who is mandated by the constitution to be responsible for the development of the country, could politically segregate the country and treat others with disdain.
Listen, politically segregate the nation. That is what he's doing. This man here, see, when we talk about him, people don't understand us. He is creating confusion, tribally dividing the country. That is what he's doing, Akufo Addo. And that is what this man is saying. You can't treat them with disdain and then segregate the entire nation. Are we a country, or we are now forming tribal groups trying to create tribal territories. We just want to know that because the whole president cannot open his mouth to alter this kind of a statement. Eh? If they didn't vote for you, that doesn't guarantee you not to go there to develop the area. He did the same thing he did the same thing to voter region people. He went to Mipe and told them, you guys don't vote for me. And you think, who are you, Akufo Addo? Who are you? The entire Ghanaians wasted their time to vote for you. They voted for you because they wanted you to develop the country. They didn't vote for you to become a tyrant, to dictate for other areas. And I know, you see, this man has not in his 8 years term. You see, if you go to my village is a small village with a population of about 10,000. That is my village, very small village. But I can tell you, any president that I have seen at least has done something in my village. This man, since he became president, he has not done a single thing in my village. I swear to God. In my area, this man he is not bringing anything to my area. Because we didn't vote for him. And we will never vote for you this man. This year election, it is going to be based on a referendum of reflection. You must reflect. Are you guys seeing development? We just want you to reflect. So he wanted to become a president to fulfill his childhood fantasy because he wanted to become a president at all costs. And he is a president. He wanted to become president so that his constituency and his area. I now understand why people were calling him Achim Mafia. You know, I did a video and I didn't want people to use that term because not all Achim people support him. The Achim people, those who have faction, not all support him. He come from that Abuakwa area, whatever it is. Probably they support him. Other Achim people don't even support him. So I didn't want people to use that term Achim Mafia, but I understand why people were using it. You see, he thinks that he's a supreme, he's a demigod. Akufo Addo. So when Professor Mills became president, did he become president for, I think he came from that Ekumfi area, right? Professor Mills come from the Ekumfi area. Did he become president for the Ekumfi people, or he became president for the entire country? And you are dividing the Ghana, creating tribal tensions, segregating the nation. And this man is the president. In any country, they will hold this man to parliament to answer certain questions. Just listen to what these people are saying, the chief and people of Ekumfi. They are highly disappointed. A president cannot alter this kind of words to them, which is so bad. It is very, very bad. Just listen to them again. Is he a president? Who president you?
Because we particularly did not believe that the president, who is mandated by the constitution to be responsible for the development of the country, could politically segregate the country and treat others with disdain and dislike, and vehemently deny us development because we did not vote for his preferred candidate. By our understanding of the very constitution, which recognizes free and fair elections, one of which made His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo Addo the president. There is no provision in the 1992 Constitution which mandates the president to decide who the people of Ekumfi, or for that matter, any other constituency, must elect to represent him in parliament as their legislature. We therefore cannot fathom why the president has abandoned all ongoing developmental projects in the constituency, particularly the construction of roads in Ekumfi. So the people of Ekumfi will suffer simply because we could not vote to retain Honorable Atukudu as Member of Parliament.
You see, we must condemn this. We must condemn this. You see, Ghana, we should never make a mistake again to vote a tribal bigot. And I'm part of it. We supported this man in 2016. To be frank with you, 2016, I used this my same page to campaign for this tribal bigot man called Akufo Addo. And I regretted in 2018. I stopped following the New Patriotic Party in 2018. And I'm never part of that party again. and I'll never be part of a new patriotic party. You see, that is a mistake. We made a mistake to vote for a tribal bigot, a man who is dividing the country, creating, tensions, bringing problems into the country. That is a big mistake, and I have regretted. And for campaigning for this man during 2016 election. And that is what Ghanaians are now witnessing. Division everywhere. He is not developing Ghana. This tribal bigot of a man here. He is not. I visited Volta region when I went to Ghana. I was in Volta region 4 months. 2020, I was in Ghana. 2021, I was in Ghana. And I saw this man, and I intentionally visited his hometown, Akufo Addo's hometown. His hometown is just small communities. You just go there, he has constructed his hometown roads with proper asphalt. But go to our constituencies and go to our districts, you will never see this kind of asphalt in our constituencies. I intentionally visited Akufo Addo's hometown, and I saw it with my crocodile eyes. Because somebody told me, go there and see. So when I was in Ghana, I went there, and I saw it. And to the extent that he has even given them free Wi-Fi. They enjoy free Wi-Fi. Are your people enjoying free Wi-Fi? This is the tribal bigot that we voted for. And he has shown his true colors. That he is not meant for Ghana. He is just as president because he wanted to become a president. And he is not having any leadership qualities. Akufo Addo. They are highly disappointed in you. That there is no provision in 1992 constitution that says that the president can dictate for the people of Ekumfi or any district for that matter. We don't have that kind of provision in our constitution. So you just open your mouth and say, I am not bringing. Oh, really? Somebody will also become a president and will never bring a dam to the area that you, Akufo Addo, you come from. When Mahama was president, Mahama brought, piping system, the underground piping system to your village. Akufo Addo, you were a member of parliament for that area for so many years. You were not able to, give them proper drinking water. You became an attorney general. You were not able to give them proper drinking water. It took Mahama. But your area, your own constituency did not vote for NDC, but Mahama brought that kind of development there. Today, you are the president, and you can open your mouth and tell a whole constituency, a whole district, tell them that I am not giving you any project because you didn't vote for me. You said the same thing to the Volta region people. And this is the man that we are entertaining. So he is segregating the nation. Today, you see, a lot of areas are very pissed, you. They are watching the events currently happening in the country. I'm telling you, a lot of people are highly pissed off. I can tell you this. This tribal bigot of a man, instead of uniting the country, segregating, creating problems. That's what he's doing. And we've entertained him. We have entertained him. And I'm telling Ghanaians, if you ever make mistake to vote for a tribal bigot as a president, there will be what is the civil war in that country. If we make a mistake and vote for a tribal bigot to become a president, there will be civil war. This man is preparing civil war for the country. If you don't know, I'm telling you. Today, just look at the tribal bullshit and the nonsense happening in that country. He is not able to control the country. He is not able to use the laws and the executive instrument to control the country. And that is why we now have tribal tensions. We are now facing so many problems in the country. A whole president, what have you even done? You've not done anything in Ekumfi. And the areas that even voted for him, he has done nothing in those areas too. He has done nothing. But instead of you to say, okay, probably I will try my best and bring development, you just open your mouth said they didn't vote for you. To the next president will also decide that these people didn't vote for me. So I will only concentrate areas that I get vote from. And I'll send development to those areas. Is that how we want to develop the country? Is that how we want to develop the country? A president who is full of hate is like Ghanaians are owing him. We don't owe you, Akufo Addo. Nobody owe you. Ghanaians voted for you to become a president. You didn't become a president by royalty selection. Ghanaians wasted their time under the sun. Ghanaians killed and voted for you. Today you are thanking them with disrespect, discrimination. You see, we are watching. Other areas are watching. And let's see how 2024 election will go. 2024 election. We just want to know how it will be. If you can open your mouth and you are president, you think you are president for your hometown, right? Or you are a president for your family members. See, when he became president, immediately became president, he appointed all the family members. He appointed them, gave them positions. So Ghanaians wasted their time to, bring families into government. So Ghanaians were crying, we need development, and a Dumso, and a Mahama, insulting Mahama. Little did they know that they were bringing a whole family into government. For them to open their mouth and say, I even saw, I don't know how true is this, that Gabi Ochredako said, Akufo Addo's family members are very intelligent and educated. That is why he appointed them into... and which family is not intelligent and educated? Hey, which family in Ghana is not educated and intelligent? Hey, we have scholars in every family in Ghana. Every family in Ghana, you will see a lot of scholars in every family. So don't tell us that your family is exception. So Ghanaians must entertain you in breaking conflict of interest law. In any serious nation, you, Akufo Addo, you would have been impeached long time ago. You can't be flaunting Ghana's law just like that and be telling us that your family members are qualified. Kennedy Japan opened his mouth and defended this man and said he has every right to appoint his family members. And they didn't think about, flaunting what is the conflict of interest law. If you are a president, you can't do that. You are not a president for your family. You are a president for the entire nation. So when it comes to appointing people, you must select competent people. Don't just go and be... Just look at... Just last week. Was it last week? Atachiao came out and said, Kenoforiata must resign. Atachiao, last year when they were saying that Kenoforiata must resign, did you say that? You didn't say it. More than 80 MPs from the NPP party came out and said Kenoforiata must resign. Atachiao, did you put your mouth into that matter? So you want... You see, they have less than a year to go. And you want him to resign for who to come and take that shame. He should end up. He has been the finance minister for... We've never seen that in our history. That somebody has become a president and the president has appointed a finance minister for more than 7 years. Only Akufo Addo. Just look at the people that he appointed. Just look at them. And you want development in that country. Akufo Addo, you can just open your mouth to alter this statement. Are you for Ghana or you are for your selfish interest? Are you for Ghana or you are for your selfish, parochial interest? As for him, he thinks Ghanaians voted for him because he's a special man. He thinks he's better than everybody in the country. And he thinks he is overqualified. That's why Ghanaians voted for him. So the next person will do the same thing to you, Akufo Addo, your hometown people. And I'll be very happy to see the next president do the same thing. It must be tit for tat. We are sick and tired, though. We are sick and tired for this man to be segregating the country, creating division. It even got to a point that people were even talking about tribes instead of talking of nation. it has become what is the order of the day that if you say anything about the current government, then people jumped into that, start attacking you, start attacking your tribe. This is where we've gotten to. This is the current level that we are. If you say anything about this man here, he has sponsored a lot of criminal people who are monitoring Facebook live videos and other social media videos. Then they just look at you. Sometimes when we are doing video, foolish people come under our video, right? You will do this. Then they start attacking you and start talking about where you come from. This is where we've gotten to. This tribal bigot of a man. And you think the Ekumfi people are scared of you. They are not scared of you. Akufo Addo, they don't care about you and they are not scared of you. If you won't bring development to them, that's it. They are surviving. Without you, they will survive. And when did you even become a president? Just, you've been in power for just 7 years. And Ekumfi was existing before you. So if you don't take any development there, that's good. And you are going to be on record for uttering this kind of words, telling them that I won't bring development, that you didn't vote for me. So that is a bad precedent there. The next president can look at it and say, okay, these people too don't vote for me. So I won't take any development there. And for me to retain power, the areas that voted for me, then I must take project to those areas. Is that how to develop a country? Is that how to develop a country? And this man calls himself a president. And they were referring him his excellency. What is excellency about this man? What is excellency about this man? That is very bad. We are entertaining this tribal bigot. You see this man, I swear to God, some of us have regretted, Papa, I'm telling you. We have regretted, Papa. So look at the way the chief and people are saying. It's not easy. It's not easy.
This is the reason the president has neglected and denied us of developmental projects. Then we, Ekumfi citizens, including myself and everybody within Ekumfi, demand scientific data to illustrate what the former MP did for the people of Ekumfi before he ceased to be the MP of the people of Ekumfi. Our belief is that an accurate data will
You see, when I visited Vuta region and I saw so many soldiers and police people scattered everywhere, I asked them, why are there so many soldiers here? And they said Akufo Addo said they are Togolese. Togolese. And every border you see soldiers. So, what is going on? Every, from one point to the other. If the moment you cross Atimpoku and you are entering Volta region, then you meet a lot of soldiers there. And I said, what is going on? Are these people at war? They say, no. How can you be hating a whole group? A whole group of people. Akufo Addo, how can you hate them? Because they don't vote for your party. So must other party also do the same thing to your party? Area that they don't vote for? Then when the person becomes president, then the person starts hating them because you don't vote for me. Is this what we are entertaining in that country? And in Ghana? This is what we are entertaining. Because you don't vote for me, so there's no need bringing development here. Just look at how arrogant when he was speaking to the Mipe people. That he didn't vote for me. That last year he didn't vote for me. Really? Then somebody will also become a president, you will visit your hometown and will say the same thing. So these individuals with parochial interest, we just entertaining them just like that. This tribal bigot. And how did he even end up becoming a president? I don't even understand. This man here is a president. Because of him today, Mali, because of this man, Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso, they've parted ways with ECOWAS. They are saying that they're not going to be part of ECOWAS anymore. They're not going to join ECOWAS. They've realized that ECOWAS is serving the interests of colonial masters. So these three countries have, quit, what is this, ECOWAS. They are not part of it anymore. They are not going to be part of ECOWAS anymore because of Akufo Addo, always working for white people. You see, our founding fathers had a purpose. Their purpose was to liberate the entire African nation, the founding fathers of African nations. But look at today's leaders. They are for themselves and for the interest of the Western world. They are not working for this modern Africa. Just look at how this man came to America to snitch on other nations. See, other countries are observing. And they are saying that, you see, we must totally liberate ourselves from these people. And we are saying that these people are working for the Europeans and the Americans. So we have to move away from ECOWAS. They are not part of it anymore. And you can't do shit. Should something happen in Burkina Faso, you can't sit in Ghana and open your goddamn mouth and say, I am preparing a troop to go and attack them. Then there will be a war between Ghana and Burkina Faso. Simple as ABC. Because of this old man, you see, they've never even seen this kind of arrogance from a Ghanaian leader before. This man has finished Ghana, I'm telling you. So the chief and people of Ekumfi, they said they need answer from him. Which law or which constitution states that the Ekumfi have right to vote for a preferred candidate? You come out and tell them, Akufo Addo, bring a constitution and show us in the constitution that the people of Ekumfi have no right to vote for an NDC parliamentary candidate. You should come out and tell us. Why are they not why are they not impeaching this old man? Mr. Azanzi, I welcome you on today's show.
Thank you very much, my brother. My greetings to you and your audience. It's a pleasure to be here as usual.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a topic that I am passionate about, and that is tribalism. You know, anytime I hear tribalism, I want to join in to talk because I am so passionate about tribalism. You know, my brother, Ghana, I'm always saying it, and I will continue to repeat it. I prefer countries like Nigeria, where they are open about their tribal issues.
Yeah.
Then Ghana, where we pretend to be tribalistic,
Yes.
but in reality, we are tribal bigots. Just excuse me. You know, my greatest quote in history came from my idol, Malcolm X. Malcolm X said something that I have more respect for a man who let me know where he stands, even if he's wrong, than a man who comes to me like an angel and nothing but a devil. He said this 1 week before he was 1 week
Killed.
after because I don't want to use the word before Facebook will come into disturb.
Okay.
1 week after Malcolm X said this in Britain.
Yeah.
So, like for me, I have more respect for anybody. Even Akufo Addo coming out and be doing tribal stuff, talking tribalist and stuff like that.
That man is too tribal.
But
I don't understand him.
In reality, he's just exposing what most Ghanaians are. My brother, you know, have you noticed something? I made a comment on that and on TV3 or was in my Joy Online, and I'm not seeing myself on that platform again. Oh, sorry,
they have blocked you.
Have you noticed something? Anytime in Ghana, you know, we are different groups, ethnic groups, even though we are one people. In reality, we are all one people. But let's say we can say we are the Gombes, we are Frafra, we are Kunkumba, we are Bunu, we are Akan, Ashanti, we are Fanti, we are Ewe, we are Gans. My brother, have you know, and then we must respect we must have respect for each others
Oh
to be
yes,
able to
to
coexist.
coexist as a nation.
And then we must value each and every tribe. If we value each
Yes.
others, then we can't like enjoy the peace, the so-called peace that we have. But have you noticed? And then everyone, every tribe have to be included in everything that we do.
Oh
I am
yes.
making this I am making this point long because there is something that I noticed, and it started during President Kufuor time till now. Have you noticed that anytime there's a dignitary coming to Ghana at the Kotoka
Mhm.
International Airport, there is these two people, this lady and a guy who always do their hands like this, dancing and welcoming the person.
Mhm.
Are they the only people we have in Ghana?
No.
Do we have only one tribal dance that we can use to welcome dignitary to Ghana?
No.
When this year of retention came, it was the same
Yeah.
two people all the time. It is only those two people who are doing their hands like this, welcoming dignitary. Are they the only
Yeah.
people we have in Ghana?
No.
Now, I'm a Pan-Africanist and I am not
Yeah.
against anybody, but I would have preferred to see Ewe people. They also have dance and they are also Ghanaians.
Yeah.
I would have preferred to see Konkomba dance, Konkomba people, so that those dignitaries will ask, oh, who are these people?
Yeah.
Oh, they are Konkombas from northern Ghana. Oh, do we have, oh, I like that. I would have wished to see that. But
Yes.
all the time that we're going to have a dignitary, Dr. Arikana, Professor Lumumba, Professor this, anytime they are coming to Ghana and then we want to welcome them, you see these two guys,
Mhm.
a lady and a girl,
Yeah.
they are doing like,
Yeah.
and a guy, they are doing like
Yeah.
this, their hands like this, all the
Mhm.
time. They are the only people welcoming people to Ghana. Do we have only one
Yeah.
dance in Ghana?
And even when they were going to the AFCON, I saw them. I take no nonsense. You. I saw them wearing kente. You see, it must be equally. They must tell them wherever tribe
No,
that you come from, you can wear any clothes.
no, oh,
You can be a
okay, like,
Sala. If you have the batakari, you wear
no,
it.
bro,
You see,
for me,
they shouldn't be doing what they are doing. You see,
for
it
me,
is
that
just
one,
nonsense. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
that one represents, let's say, Ghana, because I saw them the last time they were wearing Batakari, all of them together. So for that, I think for that, let's say, if once in a while you can showcase different stuff. At least maybe now they wear kente. Maybe the next tournament they can wear Batakari. The next tournament they can wear something different. But what I'm saying is, anytime we are having dignitary coming to Ghana at the
Yeah.
Kotoka International Airport, you have these two people, this lady and a guy. They will be doing their hands like this all the time. And I ask myself,
And if they tell you the amount they give them, you'll be shocked for
so
doing that kind of nonsense over there
so I
in
ask
airports.
myself, what
Mm,
about the Ewe people? What about the Gan people? The Gans in Accra, they also have a
yeah,
dance, traditional
even
dance.
they're supposed to be doing that because that is on their the first point of entrance. You must pass through Accra. So the guns they're supposed to be doing that there.
What about
They're supposed to represent.
what about the what's the name? Those in Volta region. What about those in Wa?
Yeah,
So are we going to say that the whole Ghana, especially in the north, we have
yeah,
more than 100 different dances, more than
yeah,
100? And my brother, you have lived in north, you have seen it. We have Jara, we
yeah,
have Tora, we have this, we have that. The
yeah,
Frafra people, the
plenty.
Konkomba people. So all of them, you can see one dance that you can at least add up to this to welcome people to Ghana, to let people know that in Ghana we are a diverse people. We are not just one particular people. We are diverse, and then we value everybody. You understand? We can do that. So why do we always have to bring those guys? And then they are doing their hands like this. They are doing their hands like
me,
this.
I've not seen them. Okay, you're talking about in case there is a president or
Yes.
somebody.
In case
Okay.
there is somebody made a leader, a dignitary. Just last two when
Yeah,
this new force, when they were they
new force.
Dr. Arikana and then
And
Professor
then
Lumumba.
Professor Lunumba,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw them, Dr. Rekana camp, and those guys were doing like this. They were doing like this. And then the next video, I saw Professor Lumumba, and they are there. And I'm like, so what happened? What about voter regime? They also have a dance.
No, they are not part. Akufo Addo says they come from Togo.
What about Kumkum? What
Yeah,
about Northern region?
look,
We have Konkomba people.
look.
They have
Let me tell
we
you,
have Konkomba people. They have a very beautiful
Azanzi,
dance.
in 2020, you know, it was election year, and I was in Ghana because of my research. You know, and my research was the research area was in voter region.
Yeah.
So I
I
was
saw
there
you there.
for
I saw
some
you there.
months. Yeah.
I saw you.
And I witnessed a lot of soldiers all over the place. But if you go to other regions, you won't see that. And I asked, so why are there so many soldiers? They say Akufo Addo says they are Togolese. So that is why he has just stationed so many soldiers to voter region. I mean, we don't run a country like that.
You know,
That is
my brother.
discrimination. It's too bad.
You know, this our fight for a united Africa, yeah? We're going to push it. We're going to push it to the extent that any African leader who still want to hold on to this tribal bigotry and this Berlin Conference borders, we're going to push it to the extent that those people will become irrelevant in the continent of Africa. That is what we're going to do.
Today, did you see Mali and Burkina Faso and
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they are saying that they are not going to be part of neo-colonialist countries.
Useless institution called ECOWAS. Because ECOWAS is nothing but a useless institution. Which has nothing to offer the continent of Africa. Today, those three countries, they are free. That is what you call freedom. Because no France or no European Union or America will now sit and dictate for them. But ECOWAS is being dictated. The policy of ECOWAS is being dictated to them by Europe and America. But today, those three countries, they are free from that dictatorship. You understand? So these are sovereign, independent, sovereign countries. And then we're going to stand with them, those countries. And as I said, those puppet leaders who are there and they are still pushing the Berlin Conference agenda on Africa, we're going to push the unity of Africa to the extent that we will make those leaders irrelevant in the continent of Africa. That is what we're going to do. So if you are a leader and then you have nothing to offer Africa, and the only thing you're going to do is use tribalism as a
tribal. Just look at what he told. Look at what he told the Ekumfi people. He said he's not developing or giving them any developmental project because they didn't vote for him. As a president, do you have the right to say that? And you don't have the right to dictate to them. You can't tell them who the person that they should vote for. As a president,
my brother, you cannot say that. But as I said, I respect him for that. Why am I saying that? Because, as I said, I have more respect for a man who let me know where he stands, even if he's wrong, than the one who comes to me like an angel and nothing but a devil. And that is what most Ghanaians are. They are so tribalistic. I was having a fight with a so-called Pan-Africanist on social media who said that just because of this recent Bunu and Ashanti stuff that people were just doing about. One so-called Pan-African was on social media saying that, oh, Ghana, we are in control. And I said in control? And I said to myself, you call yourself a Pan-Africanist. How do you say this kind of thing? These are things that young people like me and you should not be talking about, because we are all speaking the same language. When Julius Malema was in Ghana, he said, I'm in Ghana, I don't feel like I'm in a different country, because the same suffering I am seeing in South Africa, the same poverty I am seeing in South Africa is the same poverty and suffering I'm seeing in Ghana. So we are not different people. So you cannot just hide under because I'm a Konkomba, I'm a Dagomba, I'm a whatever, and think that you are better than somebody. Nobody in Africa is better than anybody. And then we are going to push this anti-tribal bigotry in Africa to the extent that any stupid leader who wants to hide under the banner of tribalism will have nowhere to hide in Africa, because these are the people who keep pushing Africa at the bottom of the human race. They have nothing to offer us. But as I said, for me, I prefer them coming out and showing us their real colors as they are doing now than those of them who are hiding and claiming that for us in Ghana, we are like this, we are peaceful people, we don't have trouble, this, we don't have trouble, that. Whilst, as a matter of fact, they are so more tribalistic than anybody.
Oh, that
or any.
man there, I can't tolerate him. Oh. Just look at last week. They paraded a group of people to court, and then they've sentenced them to death. Akufo Addo said they staged coup d'etat in 2021. There was no coup d'etat in 2021. There was no coup d'etat. Nobody staged any coup d'etat. He arrested people out of hate. Just look at the names of the people that he arrested. They come from one geographic area, and he arrested them. And then he said that they are going to kill them for what? You arrested somebody, the person is holding a blade, scissors, knife, and then you are charging them with treason, saying that they wanted to stage coup. I mean, what kind of rubbish is this?
That's what I'm telling you. That's why I like Nigeria, because they have a problem, and they know they have problem. You understand? But we in Ghana, we have problem, and we are pretending that we don't have, and that is so dangerous.
Problems.
That's what
they
I'm
will
saying.
tell you Ghana is the best country.
My brother, it is because some people just decide to allow everything to happen. As I'm saying, just ask yourself, how come we have different ethnic groups, different culture, different dance, different this, and then anytime we have dignitary come to Ghana, we have these two people doing like hands like this.
That is just bullshit.
Is that the only dance we have in Ghana? What about the Konkomba people who also have dance? Are they no Ghanaians? What about the Frafra people?
No.
So you
can
at least once in a while recognize the Frafra people or the Wala people and bring them to
they won't do that.
And that is Ghana.
And that is a stupid direction that we are heading towards.
Why do you always have to do one dance, and they are holding their kente like this, and then it's falling down, they are doing it like this? Why not go to Konkomba land and bring Konkomba people to also come and welcome, to also feel important?
And you see, this is in other countries, other people will come out and say, because of the nonsense happening, we want to separate.
That is
we don't want it, because
that is where I'm coming.
There is no inclusive government.
You
see, and then you see, every area in that country is qualified to separate. If you go to South Africa, we have Eswatini, which is inside South Africa. Then we have Lesotho, which is also inside South Africa. And you see, they didn't want nonsense, and they separated. Any area at all can separate you. You see, they should not take anybody for granted.
And this is what normally the colonizers or the enemies of Africa, they will capitalize on that, and they will say, oh, you have the right to separate because this is what is happening in your country. How come one group of people are doing this?
I think I prefer that. I prefer that.
No,
because
for me,
for a president to hold to hate certain group of people because they don't vote for him, I think those people deserve their own independence. Because we will not allow you to talk rubbish and be saying you are a qualified person and you're supposed to rule us forever, and because of that you won't give us development and you be hating us. I support them. Any region in Ghana that will come out and say we want to separate from Ghana, I will support that region. Because the nonsense is too much.
For me, I stand for the entire continent of
Africa. You see, we are not. They say they are not separating from Africa. We are separating from nonsense. The bullshit is too much.
No, but my brother,
I want the Western region. I want the Western region, and then Central region to take a lead. They have the ocean, right? They can do that. They have every region. They have every resources. They don't give them development.
My brother. For me, in my opinion, we should take out those rubbish leaders who are behaving like that rather than separating. Because there are equally people who want everybody, who want to respect everybody. So we should be thinking of bringing those people who want to respect everybody to rule us.
Now this man has segregated. Akufo Addo has segregated the country to the extent that now people are just walking with hate, talking rubbish. You see, this is the nonsense that is going on. I have never seen this kind of nonsense
I know.
in Ghana.
I know. It's
I've never seen it
unfortunate,
before.
but it's
too
very,
much.
very unfortunate. But as I'm
Yeah.
saying, for me, honestly, I have more respect for a man who comes to me like who lets me know his stance, because
This
Akufo
man is
Addo,
too much, you.
at least he let us know where he stands. You understand? But the majority of people who are seeing the injustice and they are not talking about it, for me, they are my, because how come all the time, as I keep saying, how come all the time in Ghana we have only one group of two people who are welcoming dignitary to Ghana with one dance, always doing themselves like that, always.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah. And you see,
our
there
black
are cans.
you
see,
black Americans,
let me tell you something here. Azanzi, let me tell you something here. When it comes to Ghana, the accounts always lying and telling people that they are majority is never true. The population of the entire account stand at 44% out of Ghana's total population. So if assuming Ghanaians are 32 million, take 44% out of the 32 million, that represent the accounts.
My brother.
So the remaining 50 something percent are the other groups.
My brother.
So the other groups, they must be represented. But because of 44%, they said how can you call yourself you are not majority?
My brother.
You are not even up to 50%.
My brother, for a nation to move forward, the majority must even respect the minority. Even if accounts are 99%, 99%, they have to respect the 1% as well, so that together we can all move forward in peace and prosperity. So as I said, even if accounts are 99%, and always they are coming out to dance like this, once they should tell the dignitary who are coming that, oh, there's 1% here, they also have a dance, can we show you that dance? Then they also come and show their way of dancing, rather than you, the 99%, you always coming out with your kente clothes and you are doing your hands like this all the time. It is always you. What about the 1%? The 1% are also important in America, in England, where they are we call them, we look up to them and see them as advanced people. They respect minority, don't they? They also respect minority. So it doesn't matter whether you are the majority or whatever. As long as you all live in that country, you must have respect for each and every group, no matter how few the group is. You must have respect for them. At least, as I said, once in a while, just tell the dignitary, just tell the black Americans that you claim that you sold them into slavery. Because when all these black Americans were coming from America in the year of return, it was the same two people who were doing their hands like this. And yet, you claim that you sold them to slavery. You claim that you sold
today, they are returning back. I said the African Americans that came to Ghana during the year of return are returning, leaving Ghana in massive numbers. Nothing. You see, I'm even surprised that somebody in Ghana will tell somebody in America that leave America, come and live in Ghana because you have a land to develop. Nothing is in Ghana. Nothing is in Ghana. Nothing is in Ghana. So if you are here and you allow somebody who want to get money through airport or port, because if you are coming, probably you'll be paying certain money, and that they said during the year of return they got about $1.7 billion. They are looking for that money. They don't care about where you stay, where you live. No jobs in the country. So if you are an African American or you are somebody living in America and you listen to them, nothing is due. We are running away from that shithole country. Nothing is in that country. So those that came back, they are returning back. Nothing is there. Nothing is there. What work will you do to be earning high salary in Ghana? What kind of job? Here they have the jobs and they have to work. You see, your future is very important. Your life is important. You must work to save money for your future. You must work to earn a decent living. In Ghana, jobs are not there. They can't even give jobs to their own citizens. If you go to Ghana, eh, the unemployment rate must be 90-something%. Because the people that the government can employ, we don't even have how many private sectors are in Ghana. Only few. And you have to struggle to find your way. That is why you see so many people on the street selling things, chasing cars, selling pure water, selling chewing gum, doing etc. etc. Eh? That's what it is. Yeah, me too. I don't know. I don't know why it's cut off. Just a drop off. But I'll even end soon. Okay, that's 50 minutes. I thought it's more than 1 hour. So this is what is just happening. So they are returning back to America. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Before you call people to return to a country, you must make sure you have the technology is there. You are creating, you have the jobs in place so that when they come to Ghana, you can absorb them or you can employ them. They are in Ghana, they can, even the community that you come from, do you even have a land to do farming? They've sold every land in the country. Now people are struggling to even get a farmland. When we were having free access to farmland, it has changed all of the sudden. We have greedy old people, greedy people calling themselves chiefs in the various communities. They've sold all the lands. So if you want to even farm, to even feed the nation, you even get the farmland to do that. And they'll be telling you to return back. To return back to where? To return back and stay where? Return back and do what kind of job? To do what? Nothing is there. So these people will not return back again. And when they come and they learn, yesterday I was watching YouTube and I saw when they were talking about Ghana. And you see, I support them. They must, that these people, they're not good people. You see, they will tell you and deceive you to return back. You go there, nothing is there. Do you think the government is willing to employ an African American and be giving the African American $3,000 when the government is not even taking, the parliamentarians are not even taking up to $1,400? I said the African American is in Accra. What kind of job? Yesterday I saw a news article, and in the news they were saying that the Nigerian lecturers in Nigeria, nothing is there. The lecturers, they earned between $390 to $555. Lecturers, professors, and those with PhD holders. You are in Nigeria and you are making $400 per month as a salary. I mean, what kind of nonsense is this? And you be telling people to return back to leave a decent job in America, assuming that you are making $3,000 a year, and somebody is telling you to return back to your motherland, to build the motherland. Then you return, then you are just, and even to make that $400 to $500, it means you have a high qualification. So with that high qualification, you are earning $555 as a senior lecturer in a university. I mean, and you want somebody to leave his or her decent job and return back to Ghana? Never. And they also said Accra is so expensive. You'll be spending money just like that. And I said, how? Not, you see, Accra, I don't even understand why Accra is so expensive. If you are living, and I don't even know how people are able to, so people are surviving over there. The jobs are not there. How much do you make in Accra for you to be spending plenty money like that in Accra? Please, you're supposed to make plenty money. Do you know those who are teaching in secondary schools and private schools, government schools, and I don't those who are teaching, at least they're supposed to earn about 150 million for you to get a comfortable life in Accra. So you are living in Accra and then they are paying you 2,200 Ghana cedi. That is your net salary. 2,200 Ghana cedi in Accra. How do you survive in Accra there? So when they return back, they saw all this. They said, man, that nonsense. We return back where? Technology too is not there. They can't employ, they can't do shit. So don't let these old crook people. Is that when they were, the way they refer to Akufo Addo in the video, I was just laughing. Is that they can a crook man deceiving and lying to black people here to return back to motherland? Which land? I even know why people even complain in America here. I don't know why they complain. They should return back to Ghana and experience pains. Let's return back there and experience pains. You won't get any job. We were living there, we ran away from the place. Nothing is there. They won't give you any employment, They look at first, look at what a whole president is even saying about a whole district, a whole constituency. President disrespecting them, come out with discriminatory statement, saying that I'm not developing because you didn't vote for me. And you want who to return back to where? No wonder most youth are into mischievous means in all aspects. No, nothing is there. In that country, if you don't kill someone, cut off somebody's head, and then sell the head, that's what the people have been doing, murdering people just anyhow, and then sitting behind a computer and be scamming people. That's what they've been doing in Ghana. Nothing is there. Don't listen to them, please. I'm warning you. Nothing is there. If you are returning, then make sure you have plenty money before you can survive there. Hey, and they also said, and when they see us as Americans living in Ghana, that when they go to the market, that they price them differently. That the market women and the men, because they have an accent. So when they are speaking, good morning, please, how much this was? They say, oh, and if the person is selling that in 50 pesos, the person will say 50 cedi. Instead of 50 pesos, because the person is a foreigner. As a man, we can't live in this kind of environment. Here, if I go to store and I'm buying something in America here, and I'm buying something in America here, they don't look at my face and charge me different price and say because I come from Ghana, so you have to pay this price. They don't do that here. So how do you treat foreigners on your land like that? That is just bullshit. It is just bullshit. There's some too are enjoying here. Those who are enjoying, they have their money. I'm telling you, how many people are enjoying that way? How many people? How many of them? I'm telling you, before you go there, make sure you have your money. Make sure you have a source of income. If you don't have a source of income, don't listen to any stupid person to convince you to return back to Ghana. Nothing is there. Sorry, Adams, you right now, I ask you. I don't know whether you've returned or you are in Ghana. If you are in Ghana, what work do you think that a government can offer you, and then you'll be earning more than 100 million? You, Said Adams, go to the universities and ask the professors and lecturers how much they make. 8,000 Ghana city, 80 million, 90 million. First, they used to even take 6,000. Now they've increased it for them. So 80 million, 90 million. That's the amount that they're taking. And the person is taking this amount with the highest qualification. You think it's an easy thing? And you are there. You're talking of politics. Do you know how much the MPs are making? Not is peanut, Maza. They don't make any money. It's peanut. If you see a politician and the politician is filthy rich, the person got the money through contract, judgment debt. If you just only talk about their salary, they don't get anything from the salary. They don't. Ghanaian politician does not make more than $1,400 a month. No, it's not even up to that. They don't. So you are there, you are talking about they are enjoying. And how can you tell me a lecturer is getting just $400? $400, and you are there telling me that they are living a comfortable life. What kind of a comfortable life? Can you live in Accra with this with your family and be living there with this kind of money? That's why we should tell the truth too. Don't listen to them, you see, and don't listen to the politicians. Nothing before you return. Make sure you have either you are taking pension and you know that there is a constant money that you will get every month, or you have plenty money, then you've returned. That one is okay. If you are living there, it's better because you have money and you can you can afford a lot of things in that country. And look at the inflation rate in that country. A poverty-stricken nation without jobs, without development, without nothing, with a high inflation. I don't even understand. And people are coping coping with this kind of inflation? Huh? Look at the kind of inflation that Ghanaians are living with. Very high inflation. Hey, Ty Adams, you are there. You see, Ghanaians, we must admit the truth and tell ourselves that you see we have major problem in that country, and your leaders are making the problem worse. Your leader doesn't have any solution to the problem that we are passing through. Your leader won't be able to solve the problem, and your leader is only segregating or creating division in that country. Just look at the way Akufo Addo talk. Just talk anyhow, without a second thought. The whole president, and he doesn't have. They don't have. He doesn't have an advisors. That time I told you guys, if you're a president, you must surround yourself with experts, engineers, good lawyers, people with intelligence. You see, in your country, your president is surrounding himself with chiefs, with so-called reputable National Peace Council, reputable Christian Council. So they are advising him. And he appoint Peace Council people. The president appoint them. So Peace Council, your president appoint them, and then the same people will turn around and be giving him advice. Come here. We don't have that nonsense in America here. Yeah. Here, America is a no-nonsense nation. Here, they deal with intelligence. They deal with knowledgeable people. They deal with people who are able to see beyond. They see the future. 1,000 years, 200 years. This is what is going to happen. You don't surround yourself with, naysayers, myths, and people with a myth, and people with what is the belief. I believe that. We hope that. Let's pray that. You do that, you see, you the president, you will encounter so many problems. That's why you guys are facing problems. Before the president, you see, during his inaugural speech, they wrote, somebody sat down and plagiarized. And look at American world leaders, their speech, picked speech from Bush, picked speech from Clinton, picked speech from Obama, then joined them together, was using the same thing. You see? You must surround yourself with intelligent people. The intelligent people will always advise you. Mr. President, don't say this, say this. Mr. President, no, this statement, retract, apologize. That is, if you are a president, you are not above anybody. You are just a president. The people voted for you. The people voted for you. Were not, you see, when you were born, there was no title on your forehead that you are the president. People wasted their time, voted for you. So you must respect that. You respect people. But he's not doing that to you. He's taking advantage of the presidency, bullying people, and doing whatever he wants. That's what it is. And we are just entertaining him. As Jack Toronto has destroyed the country. Who is Jack Toronto? Mahama said Jack Toronto and his brother, they have destroyed the country. When Mahama was present, just look at the way they insulted Akufo Addo and his family. Look at the way they insulted him, assuming that Mahama, passed a statement or made a comment that I won't do anything to you guys because you guys didn't vote for me. They would even declare war and say, look at the penny, because he's not an account man. Look at what he's saying. But you see, look at what this man said to the people of Ekumfi. Look at all this. We shouldn't entertain this in that country to bring problem for us. That is a very bad precedent that this man is creating. I'm telling you. The next person to become president will also look at what Akufo Addo did and say, this man did this, I'm also retaliating. Right now, the Democrats in America fear that President Trump, if they elect President Trump, many of them will go to prison. And that is tit for tat. They are saying that he will retaliate because of the nonsense that they've done. They are doing a lot of bullshit. And he is also going to do the same thing. They say they are destroying their democracy. The democracy in America is no more working because of this Democratic Party people. They are destroying the democracy. So they fear that he will retaliate, and Trump will probably retaliate. I'm telling you, a lot of people will be dragged before court. They have a lot of questions to answer, and they fear that. That is why they are trying so many means to indict him, to arrest him, to do this. People lying, a woman saying that Trump raped her. And why was the woman silent during 2020 election? This woman didn't come up, didn't show up to say Trump raped me. But now she's saying that Trump raped me, blah, 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 a sexual assault case. They've awarded her without any evidence, no proof, no evidence. And you think Trump will not deal with them? I'm telling you, if Trump is the president, there won't be any war in Ukraine. I'm telling you, there won't be any war there. Got all this bullshit. So you see, Abusia, I'm from CI Nobel. Omusuru so bet you omagum. Omusuru pa. The next person also be president, no on swaba can some Akufo Addo kurum mfa hwe nko ho. Monko Akufo Addo kurum, moko ho amobehunu te ni kurum kwan nyina waye. Ye ni kurum kwan nyina na ye yete atachem. Yete atachem na yete. No wadi free internet, kurum free wifi ho. But the money kurum for na ni kurum for enjoy free wifi. And I'm not a guy and I want to mean data could I want to mean talk. Internet want to mean use. Yes, they are empty and the yamono. Uto empty and then I Raphael to her. Raphael I taught internet 350 Ghana cedi. Then your man just 995 Ghana cedi penny at Damano. Ya tax them quafanina. Tax your fat a yinina. No, Raphael to him, say, Mehunumpa, Monte this stupid nation say, Namama, Quo, Yabes say, or man, cry, Sansem who was a neighbor grand cosmamia. The Mehunu, Raphael, the Batu Hona. Raphael, the Batu Ho, the internet ya, or toy, the internet or toy, and Timuna, El Coso, a hey, yeah, Raphael, eto, Raphael was it, or to you at 350. Ghana CD data bundle and receive 92 gigabyte. Okay, 92 gigabyte. And you have just we use that see now within twinkle of an eye now 4 gig. One day now 4 gig. Ni nasa yes aka che no. Me ba Ghana adwuma no mo didi me no. Me ba Ghana 2021 na me timi to 800 internet no ma to data no. Isi anasa adwuma yedi mo no. Fucking nations in Namutin. Ahochire pa yadi abamuzo. No to hona de our president who say no or president no say by grace be and our anointed be na ya choose no nipa na kosala to abamao. Nipa na kosa ba to abademao. Now party ni co position this year no be hunu bone a obedi president you di ye. Ombe drag no. Odi amonja say they would drag this man before a panel. Oh, may explain Kanya, you come nipa 10. Mukata Mbejana, Akufo Addo or questions to answer. Akufo Addo no. Nipa biara, and Nam Hunti. Ombasia Brenge, sir, and Mass Nipa Kunu no. Omri case Nipa up, Odia Monjadi, Odia Missimo Jadi, Odia Monja. This time round, they bet it for that you. I am Kotaba. You be or traba because to mess or mine. As simple as ABC. You will have one casa, you will have papa. Abusiama from Sia, and Imri, Messiaba, but Chamunina, Pidiampon, and Camunina. I believe he will be questioned per. Oh, I will question. To be frank with you, I'm on Fan channel. To be frank with you. And he say, fear and panic, Domosu giddy. And say, Yakana, say, about the election about to a boa. Possible from Ghana for betu abetiano. Timomi fancy ha. Abetu aso ena nimri twediampon en kamu Said Adams home is home Adam obi aka tell say home ye ne dia. Said Adams home is home obi aka tell say home is home no Adam obi no dragi wo home ho. Obi no dragi o. Ena home is home ana na wantena. Aba Ghana home is home tenafie ai na omo aye pe kwan no wo kra wo tena Ghana wo adwam ho ne be vacant ama obi anya adwuma ye e wo landing ho nti wo tenafie na home nye home me menya hypocrite me nye hypocrite me metena America me di de en kan kire obi say home is home nti tenafie me nkan sa asem ne nkire o masa mete Ghana manya bibia wo ho ebubu mpa ye kozuku ewi esuku anya adwuma bi anya na edwane ba na nature ne dey afofie timi dwane free ba me ma ye hypocrite mete Ghana masa mananga san kamense aprosi pacha manente nyina papa ara ese me ye hypocrite home is sweet home ara na won ho ubenya sika free UK na wo de ba ya wo enjoy no we dey feel say ubenya sika free UK wo te Ghana ubenya sika no ha ya mun kana kuran chira Ghana for what na mun jai hypocrisy na mo ye no wo ba make sika o UK dia ba fie wo enjoy you can say home is sweet home wo ko na nka wonni sika unim Ghana for ya nam ho kom do mo nam kwa ho a de o bedi kwa de mo ha enne dwo Ghana for ete fie nam kwa ho ebre wo to no unim kom de do mo hu there are people in abroad into tena ho Said Adams say tena Ghana mama bio wo be pede wa ha ana on tena Ghana home sweet home atena ho na obi home sweet no no de omra ha me home bia sweet me nti ha ya nam te mete Ghana na home bia nu ha na sweet me ade che na de obedi kura ho ya de ma wa na betu piga wo ga san krofo nya hypertension kwa Ghana for de Ghana for mrante be gina ho a emu 80% wo hypertension be omu ni nso mo hypertension adwendwene nko a wo betima adwene sa na uti pao wanya bro jira be na wo gina home sweet home wana na wo suka na ade be enjoy ho no unya no Ghana ho ha ade tsa na akwakwa ha na be hu de wani pasi bere wo be piti ni papa na nkrofo si bufa so no masa enya sam ko amese I get Malam Johnson mi phone to kam awurade agopo obi fa no ntem o fa do yi chip no to twene ye me fa na say on fa mi phone ni mera mi o me ma ni sika mpo ma ya radi say me ma ni sika o ba ya nka me ma na 1500 o ma na me ma na 1500 na me ngi mi phone no wa yi chip na to atwene kra ekwam de nkrofo eh ekwam de nkrofo o to wase home sweet home something for home ada o de fa amesi ho itimi kwatena kwa ho sei na ma mi bi ton ba ide na ma kwatena ne nkyem me ne bonko mo na me hwe the way boys ni si bre no wa hu boys ni bre pa maza man fo bu faso o de onya like ya be gina agina say home sweet home be na sweet home maza ma ni paso kwa didie home ben metia na de mini home ha enya me ne mabusha na tikuro we mu ndi home bi na he fight to be home hwe de me hypocrite masa me nye hypocrite me chan masa home bia ne ba bia yesu tum ukotena ga na obodwane ase na ba wo ye be ma atena ho so wanwane ansa ama obetena na digidigi obetimi ko Libya no aba Ghana no asan ko Libya no asan aba Ghana no asan ko Libya Ghana nye obeduru ho be san retane aba masa usika nyine be sakwa ma odi mi ka be san aba odi hu hwi home be na sweet wo to abe make it ka o UK dia ba enjoy wo ho because home sweet home asa me say betena Ghana me hunu hiyan betima ya enjoy me sika no menya free hen anything me say menya hypocrite no me ba Ghana say see ya I will be enjoying a comfortable life like a minister or enjoy a comfortable life me boss Ghana say see na me te ho say ya metena ho say ya me enjoy sika no menya free hen menya free America ma menya free Ghana ho metimi ni minister bi ya compete e wo Ghana ho metimi ni parliamentarian bia wo Ghana bia compete in terms of money timi ba Ghana se ya me metima enjoy but me my kasa me enjoy ya me kasa Ghana home sweet home no enye sika ntina ma me enjoy ene wiase woni sika aneje be na be enjoy ene wiase uti wiase na woni sika aneje ben na be enjoy ntima ba na me enjoy ya ebusia we have new home sweet home pa maba ahade sese de Ghana de papa Ghana de sika na wudi na nya America fo sika na wudi de munja hypocrisy no hypocrisy na mo wo ba enya make say wo sika ya pump de agu pension mu dia ma na nya sika ketoa wo so to Ghana fo egu wa ya ma wudi sika ye de gu ayi momo sika mfiam de momo obi eje pension na oje 100 Ghana cedi boso me Obiji 50 Ghana city bosome. The pension Ghana. Papa ya no kind news wo GTV. Papa me afi no de bibi ampo fo say ampo fo. Osu. Ade ya ne pensions papa ya kan news wo ha bere. Pensions ti akitu bi na de ma no. Papa yi esu wo ayiso. Oga say easy. Uwa benya easy o ha benya better healthcare system. We become awo e de go hospital a obi anu okotea wo ho. Ukurum kwana ya kwatia hospital ade be so anyansa as home sweet home be na sweet home. Asa umenja hypocrisy na nye watna Ghana I enjoy udi UK for sika enjoy Ghana I home sweet home. Wa benya sika no wa ha man bia Nigeria ni bia ube make a lot of sika e wo UK na wa return back to UK na wa bia nyuma na UK for nya adwuma ye na wa ka che Nigeria for say buruchire nye mo bia nkwa buruchire na betima atena Nigeria make nya so kwasia eye land na obatena UK for more than 30 something years wa return about the sika ba be biesto a who discourage say maza waga be very careful. If you want job as a woman, unless they chop you, and they only do grammar or chakratla. What do you know? I dance with whom they are part of. Sure. Home ben is sweet home. Home ben. Home sweet to home. The next cow on some more. Sikawa on some dear master and the open be a bit my Ghana. Naka pay no hono. Maza, I want to have a family master and Yatam Kitwo. So home sweet home. Sure. Home bien who am here sweeting your master. The bien who is sweeting me. Me take Ghana that's home bien who is sweeting me. Me can't quite you playing. The nipa bed no, the nipa bed di na easy. I got a home sweet home. Manya kwati tim say home sweet home. Aza manya kwati tim o. Ati tim ti me kan kire me ba Ghana me say me na say me ye pensioner wa ha. E betena fia me hunu hia. Bibia no wa me ntim enjoy. Metim no ade bia sikani bia enjoy bia metim enjoy the same thing e wo Ghana ho. Ntimi metu ho. Home sweet home o Ghana for and now my buffy Ghana there higher debt nya hey I had debt you because I had de be oboa hey man to crime man you say as I'm a fucking person as I'm papa me di misika free haba at Ghana enjoy my cat say mo bia ntu kwan en ko ba bia na me na just me ni papa any papa going abroad is not an absolute guarantee of success. It's a guarantee of success to me. And yes, success the man where me the success the man. Said Adams, me ba Americans and see me ye. Into me a guarantee the mammy. More Ghana no and see me ye or me catch you a plane. Me we have Jumano. What the other Ako? What the other? I don't know. Now say that Oku say Adams who years to Cuba or Ghana. Eh? We have university Ako Pejuma. Maza, fifre bi ani party ani nisu bi ani pa worofa ne hase no. Wo de besu anyansa. Ene wa kire. Nisu bi abesa dam a obeya honhonho ama akoma apai wodam no. Wo de onim de opa kire. Say home sweet home apo home be na sweet home. Say is a guarantee masa. Wo ba hankwa na onye kohwini onye jimifo na yusu wa adwena adenti na ha ontimi entra anya adwuma enya sika wa ha. Wo ba hasia me ma ba na me twantre se ma obi antu kwan but me matu kwan na just me very selfish me matu kwan o aba meki wa America na me ba fia na me kan kire me nkrofo e wo se ma obi antu kwan na akwantu de bere nko a na yefa na ye mere ba bia ye bere America wo be bere wo benya sika Ghana wo be bere wo nya kapre ko bi se obi opia trogo zo nya sen techi man me de sika ma obi opia trogo na nipa no ho wo se me de sika me che ne sika na me de man say wonje no fi say bia me sakawa ana me disika duro no osuro na ma me fo na ma me ba ko na me ko no no wase dabi what American soldier man no e hwa na papa no disika no ne wo say what do you know doctor I know people abroad who are suffering I'm saying you know people who are suffering now oba America ha na be hu say obi e wo street ha e bia ni pa na ko di bone ya tena to akọ prison and ya said in social security nipa na ye dross okọ Pennsylvania na hu se nkrofo gu Philadelphia omo tututu kokenya onum kokenya obenya adwene de ya adwuma ne ya kire what you say Adams ne de what you nim de opa kire it didn't carry any goat sure that one so go to be amfa nko ba bia me say yes go shedam na ho dwene adwuma abaye asa obetima sun pa adwuma me classmate for that so tifie me ma ba ha na be me ye me classmate for that to ho ebi mu freme esere sika me classmate for gu Ghana ye nya adwuma nya wo so was home sweet home sweet home masa wonya opportunity abra enjaja ho menam kam tro never hwe US military ye hia enkrofo mo adwane enkrofo kura mpese on be dwane bio ukrom military bravo be tua no be hwe United States Navy United States Army United States Marines ye penipa mo adwane nso ye nya ni po America for no mpese on be dwane bio ukrom ajesa wo ko pachaw me ye du turu mu di wase utua bravo enso kura wonya yamfa ma ho ya home sweet home from the one ya home atna ho ma bio tra ho na wo bia we adwuma na vacant wo UK ai na wo ya adwuma na ye tua wo kama wo bebre ye tua wo ka ye to pension wo insurance wo we say na da ha na mpe wo krom no bra mo be na nya adwuma ho ai there's nothing wrong going abroad but don't abandon home say ya da man fancy ya wate man fancy ya man fancy ya na no to na wo kam no man fancy ya wate man fancy ya wo de wo duru kwa ho ko ka kire obi say abroad nyenti wo behu asotro abaje o ka kire obi ya o bre wo kwa ho a tell say abroad nyenti wonyere no ho na nyambe hira no obatu fun obeka tro go who say Adams will return back to UK. I'll return Busia. Eba be didi mama unjam na time so na me didi. Me time so say me didi. But this house Adams we actually I mean individual. No see if we all live for abroad who will develop. Now me found the over develop. The oka or president the organ no develop man. Say Adams question we. Mon crofo na yedi mani ma yesi wo mo na betima develop no omu develop o man no. Then who will develop? Now me found. Me found the over develop wa po. Me fa de obe develop wo me to no ye to no omo de develop ye ye o Ghana no omo de ye develop Ghana bi Ghana fo egu ho sesi ye wo population more than 30 something million when didn't develop Ghana politicians say chesi ka nyina fa osisi when be develop obi pe kwan be wo nya advantage ntia na wo ha obi pe bi onya bi obi pe kwan adwane wo nya kwan adwane aba UK na wo ni say home sweet home obi so pe kwan adwane aba we all need to be patriotic. I say, and you're just what did you have for through? What did you have for through? Who did your church to be patriotic? Mr. President, they say, or no, a patriotic. Akufo Addo no, a patriotic. President at tribalism, Ashanema, a patriotic. You know why? What do you go catch a Ghana for a buffet say home sweet home? Yeah, Obi now we are for a go Libya. Master, when him say Libya, okay, half bewu, half beko, and just still na a foul. Master, what do you owe Tanagana ho? I was here, you better not swati, you better was one in and then when you say, let's touch a munina. Bye bye.